Welcome back, folks, to another video of Jett's Outdoors Adventures. So today I'm doing some beach fishing, as you might see. So I'm using my 12.2 foot surf rod with my 5,000 size reel. A little small, but it does really well for big fish. And I'm using pilchards, salted pilchards to be exact. These are awesome, absolutely awesome on the beach. Fish go crazy, and if there's a school of fish or there's some birds around, I'll check out this Halco Twisty. But while I'm bait fishing off the water here, I'll be using one of my favourite rigs. It's a paternoster rig with a set of gang hooks. So the hooks are all ganged up, as you can see here. There's 3 of them. I would be facing the water, it'd be a nice little view, but it's very windy. So it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, I'm going to check out the paternoster rig and I'll see how we go. Yeah, cheers. So I've fished with people in the past with pilchards and gang hooks, and a lot of people ask me when I'm fishing with them, how do you put them on the hooks? So what I like to do is I like to get the fish and I like to put the hook, one hook, the very end hook, so I've tied the line onto here, and then I get the very top hook here and I put it through the eyes. This makes it look a lot more natural, it sticks on the hook better, and then I put it through the body once, preferably through the spine if you can, you know, because that's the toughest point. Also, if you're using a small set of gang hooks, you can tie the fish tail with a bit of a half hitch across the tail here, and that stops the tail from coming off, but I'm not going to really worry about that today. But yeah, that's how you essentially put a pilchard on a set of gangs. Trying to cast a bloody New Zealand. So I'm fishing in a gutter, one of my favourite gutters, I might add. It's only one of my favourites because it's not only the biggest one here, but also it's the one that I've caught a lot of fish out of. So I've caught quite a few fish out of this gutter. It's in Rosedale, so that's Jimmy's Island, which is a pretty cool island. So the gutter here in Rosedale starts over at those rocks there in the distance, you can see them, and then it kind of ends, sorry for the wind noise, over at those rocks over there. So that's really cool. There is a few other gutters, so I do like fishing off those rocks on the point there. Really cool fishing area. I catch a lot of tailor. I have caught tailor off the beach here, but I mainly catch salmon. So hopefully I can show you guys what a salmon is. But yeah, it's awesome. I've just hooked onto a fish. I was just talking to the bloke over there to ask him how he's going with his fishing. And then all of a sudden, I just hooked on. Oh, did I lose it? Oh no, I still got it. It's not big. Shooting along the beach. That's a fish. It's a small little salmon. It's not a bad size actually. Oh, man. Woo. That was a surprise. Bloody hell. As I said, I was having a chat with the bloke over there, up a bit further, but yes everyone, there's a lovely Australian salmon. Wow. I'll put him out of his misery and he'll be dinner. The fish, you can see the blood everywhere. So something with salmon is that you got to bleed them. So a lot of people gill them as well. I generally don't. Adds a layer of protection from the sand. This is a very old trick. It's been around for a while. So I just dig a hole for the salmon, bit of like a doggy dig, and then I bend the head back, make sure the body's up, and the blade will just drip straight into the sand, and keep the tail up. And yeah, that's how I bleed my salmon. I know other people do that are different tricks, like they do the kind of the same trick in their bucket. I don't. The sand trick works very well, very effective, and if you leave it there for about 10 minutes, it's great. Is it still on? Oh wait, it's still there. It's gotta just eat it. Oh, here we go. Woo! I jumped onto that a bit early, I think. I just had to let the fish eat it. You gonna run, or you gonna? It was like tap, 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 boom! It's a salmon because it's running along the beach. So I find mostly when I'm catching salmon, they just run left or right. So yeah, I've caught another salmon. Doesn't feel quite as big as the last one, but here we go. Now it's running left along the beach. Yes. Well, that's nice. I was hoping to catch another one. Whoa. Don't bust me off. Well, don't spit the hook, actually, I should say. It's a head thrashing in the distance. Here we go, and it's landed. Woo! Oh yeah. I got a fish. Not as big as my first one, but he's still a lovely fish. Let's check him out. Actually, never mind. I underrated him. He's another nice looking salmon. No, don't you flop around. There we go. Been unhooked. Now, folks, have a look at that. That came out of that water. What a lovely looking fish. Oh yeah. I'm gonna probably do the same as what I did with the last one. Kill it. It's gonna be dinner. So I'm excited for that. So I've caught that fish, the fish that you just saw, over there. So there's my first fish and there's my second fish. So I caught my second fish about let's see, 2 hours later. So it's not bad, not great. Sorry, I'm just watching my rod, and I might have another fish. No, just the waves. But yeah, so it'll be the last cast of the evening. So hopefully I catch something. So I was on a bad cast actually. So hopefully I catch something. If I don't, well, that's okay. Still a good night's fishing. We got 2 fish, which is like absolutely awesome. I haven't. Hopefully it's not like back in Canberra where I only caught 2 fish there as well. Actually, I went fishing the next day after I posted that video, and I only caught 1 fish. So I'm glad I did that video then. So yeah, so I got my 2 fish there, my 2 lumps of fish. So yeah, there's fish 1 and fish 2. Awesome. And then I got my bucket, then my camera bag, then my tackle box. But yeah. So that's what I caught this evening. 2 lovely nice salmon. I didn't catch a fish on that last cast, which was a little sad. That's okay. So yeah, they're 2 nice sized salmon. One's 50 centimeters, which was the second one, and one's 48. So 50 centimeters. But yeah, so nice sized fish. I'm going to fillet them. Now, a lot of people say salmon is rubbish eating, and normally I would disagree with them, but with this fish, yeah, I have to agree. They are rubbish fish. But you can make them taste good. They're okay baked, but I find the best way to do them, to cook them, is if you fillet them, take off the skin, get rid of the bloodline. But first you've got to bleed them, definitely. That's a big one. So you've got to bleed them, fillet them, cut out the bloodline, and then cut them in half again. But when you're cutting them in, the fillet in half, you've got to go against the grain of the fillet and soak them in milk. if you're gonna make, fish and chips out of them. But yeah, that's the best way of cooking these things. That's about all you can do. You can curry them, but yeah, they're still okay for that.